public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base. Then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup. Look how evil set up. The people fed up. They don't drive no fair with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment. And you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows. One set to girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup. Look how evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Baratans too. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup. Look how evil set up. The people fed up.
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Su Jurong?
Su? Oh, Su? My relationship? Not.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965, I become a voter, and I always place my ex next to the cop. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data.
You could probably, on the maritime area, give Venezuela a channel out to the sea. So you make a slight concession in the maritime area.
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
Basement level vibes with another one, straight up blackness. Aye, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit.
All right, good night. Welcome to Straight Up. My name is Mark Benchop, and all of the advertisements that you see on Benchop Radio and you hear on Benchop Radio, go out and support them. Shrimpy Backyard is going to be at Woodbine Ballroom in Brooklyn. We'll tell you more about that. It's going to be on August 9th. Woodbine Ballroom right there on Church Avenue, right at the corner of Church and Bedford Avenue. Yeah, it's going to be good. Hope to see you guys there. All right. Let me just say this. I'll be very, very straight up, straight to the point. Straight to the point. If you haven't shared this link here or share this program with your friends, relatives, or whoever you want to share it with, it's good. And tonight now, I must announce that we hired a second person to monitor all of you in the audience, every single one of you, to go on your page, all of your pages, and to see whether you shared the link or not. This is an election season. Do not be selfish. Don't just come and just peep and that's it. Share the link. Now, here's what's going to happen. Our new person who was hired, Orange, is with us. And Orange is going to be checking all of your Facebook pages, every single one of you, from Shelley Codrigan, Verlene Ward and Onia Morrison, every one of you, Ewart Eastman, every single one of you, to see, including Level Vibes, to see whether you guys shared the link or not. And here's the catch in this. Those of you who do not share the link will be sanctioned from this program. Sanctioned. We will sanction you. Right, Orange? Orange says yes. Right, Lemon? Well, that's what we have. Orange is on the job, and Orange is going to be looking at you guys. So welcome on the job, Orange. Orange is being trained by Lemon to take over. And if you don't share the link, you will be sanctioned. Everybody's talking about sanction now. Every single thing is sanction, 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 sanction. Waiting on the U.S. to sanction those boys and some girls in Guyana, waiting on the U.S. Y'all sitting there, right? Sitting there, not propping sorrow, but y'all sitting there, waiting on the U.S. to sanction. Sanction is like playing cards, right? What do you call it? Trupchal and Rumi and Rap and those games. And you're sitting there holding your breath and waiting for the U.S. to sanction certain people in Guyana. And y'all don't have a problem with that at all, right? Y'all will jump up on a mountaintop and clap and dance and every single thing now these days is clap, right? Clap, right? Sorry about that, Miss Henry, right? And so y'all waiting for the U.S. to sanction those vagabonds in Guyana, and then you love the U.S. Great job, thank you. Now that you have sanctioned some of them, why not extradition request and arrest some of them and take them away from Guyana, because they have caused some serious problems in Guyana. Guyana is corrupt as a result of those vagabonds. Yep, those corrupt vagabonds. And it's just a handful of them, you know. All of them are friends. All of them are in bed together, politically speaking. That's all we know. Politically speaking, they're all in bed together. And then they fall off the bed. And then they fight Mati. Then they try to get back in the bed. And then they fight Mati, roll over. This is all one big family fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. And until you guys get the message that some of you, I noticed Trench Crapo. Thank you, Orange. Trench Crapo is with us. The bombs start to raise early o'clock. Bombs raising. And you know when the bombs raise? Thank you, Orange. We trained Orange. We trained Orange for the Trench Crapos. As soon as the Trench Crapos come, blurjung, straight. Right, Melanie? Right, Monica? And all of you, you got to protect this turf. You know, you got to protect your territory. But look, Don't let emotions get in your way, you know. Let me address one person here, and I'll address her publicly. Publicly, I want to address her. I noticed she rushed already to say, Now let me address you, Melanie. You want justice for your child. Good. In order to get justice for your child, and rightly so, Melanie, is that you have to ensure that the right set of people are in office. And now, Melanie's a friend, so let me remove that for now. And not just confined to Melanie. You've got to be able to vote people in office who have not participated or did not participate in your downfall, in your oppression, in extrajudicial killings and laughing and did nothing, and human rights violations and torturing of people and political persecutions and all these manner of things. You cannot expect people who were part and parcel of all of that from a corrupt, by being friends and supporters of a corrupt regime, and expect them to do anything on human rights, to protect your human rights, or to do anything, or to fight for justice for you, or to ensure that you get the justice that you deserve. Do not gamble with the future of Guyana. Do not do that at all. Do not throw your vote away. Do not throw the little hope that you have for Guyana. I know emotions are in place and bumps raising and so forth, and you guys are frustrated. You guys want change. You guys want every single thing, and you will get it. Just be patient from now until September 1st, but go out in your numbers. It's a two-way race. It's a race between the PPP and the PNC. Do not be fooled, guys. Don't let them fool you. Not everything that glitters is gold. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. It is not just vote for anyone except PPP. Now, Melanie, again, good night to you. I'm not picking on Melanie. Melanie's my friend. Yeah, Melanie, good night. Now, it doesn't work like that in politics, Melanie. You do not. It doesn't work like that. You can't just say vote for anybody except the PPP. Don't vote for the PPP. Fair enough. But the message should not just be vote for anybody except the PPP. No, that shouldn't be the message. You've got to be careful who you vote for. You got to be careful who you support. Now, Melanie telling me good night. Keep your good night. Good night anyways. Now, you've got to be careful who you vote for. You got to know people. You got to know their convictions. You got to know what they stand for. And people who never stood for you can't be for you. People who never supported you can't be for you. You can't be that way at all. So be careful who you vote for. Don't get caught up in the reverse psychology. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them get to you, Nancy. Don't ever let people get to you. Don't ever let people fool you. How much more time do you guys are going to sit and allow yourselves to be used? Look, I remember as a little teenager, I used to have to go out. Sorry, I almost sung like one of them in the PPP. I used to have to song like, I'm sorry about that. I told you we have a new operator here, but I used to, oh my gosh. Look what's going to happen on a serious program like this. A serious program like this, first night on the job, this is what our operator, new operator, Orange, has done. Orange will be fired by the end of this night. But I got scared because lipstick and wigs. Jagdiel spoke about lipstick and wigs. We now know who got all the lipstick and wigs. We now know who, and we don't want any distraction. We got to keep an eye on Orange. Orange is up to something, you know, guys. Orange is up to something. Orange seems as though he's here with a vengeance. He wants to outdo lemon. It's not going to happen here. And so let me take this time out to say that on our program, 107.1 FM, and this is directed to Orange, our new operator, this is not going to work. This is unacceptable. Our radio station is not a station for these sort of things. We do not abuse animals on our station. We just do not do that. So please, Orange, don't ever do it again. And I'm absolutely serious about that. And for those of you out there, I must apologize for that. I really do. It's Friday night. Good night to all of you. Shelley, how are you doing? Janet and the entire crew. What's on your mind, right? Tell me. All day you guys have been peeping people's pages, peeping and waiting to see whether the sanctions are for real or not. I don't know. Don't ask me. Please don't. Whether the sanctions are for real or not. But never before we heard that OFAC is going to sanction people and names are being slipped out and this body will be sanctioned, that body will. Look, do not be distracted. Joseph, James, all of you, do not be distracted at all. Do not be distracted. Stay focused. Stay focused. I notice some of you rushing here to say goodnight to me as though like I hit some lottery or something I did. Something I did. Everybody's coming and saying goodnight, Mark. Rhonda Barry is now saying goodnight, Mark. They up to something. They probably think that I got a bunch of gold bars. They probably think that I'm going to be a billionaire, a good billionaire, an honest billionaire with good money. Mind you, all of them coming and saying good night now. Every single one of them. More of them going to come and say good night. Nothing is wrong with being a good billionaire with honest dollars, honest, sincere billionaires. And that's what I may be. Who knows? Who knows? All right. I ain't got to smuggle nothing because it was Tanti Merle who said that I smuggle wigs and lipsticks and all kind of thing. But we see, even if Tanti Merle was speaking the truth, we see who the customers are, including Tanti Merle. They are the biggest customers of wigs and lipsticks. And watch them out. Watch for them in these elections. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them, Jordan. Watch them. Right? Just watch them. Watch them all over. Watch them in the judiciary. Watch them on the sanctions list. Just watch them. Keep watching them in their wheelchair. Watch them. Watch them with the cutlass. Watch them with the punishment. Watch them with the skullduggery. Watch them with this. Only God knows. Look what they did to this gentleman. And they forced the guy to put on a t-shirt too. A red t-shirt, the man right to hold up on it. You see holding the crutch there? The man is right because they have insulted this guy. Just grab him, take a photograph, and put a red t-shirt. I was told this guy, this guy couldn't sleep. He is ashamed, he is embarrassed. And he has said to his neighbors that he is not going to vote for the PPP because they have insulted him. And rightly so. They had no right to insult this guy at all. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. No right. And this is what they did. They insulted this gentleman. Insulted him so much that all over social media people are talking about him. But if you want to do something for people, you don't do it like this. This is an embarrassment to the fullest. A little 2x2, knock up a little board here, knock up a little thing, and rush to take a photograph. And they're smiling too. And guess what they said? Look at what the PPP did to this man. Repaired his house. Repaired what house? Oh, man. They could have done better. Look at the man, no fence, no nothing, just knock up 2 board. And that's it. They didn't even give the young man or the guy a washer. Look, he got to wring out his own clothes and put it out there. and put his yachting boots I don't, man. They didn't even give the guy a nice window. They didn't even give the guy a paint job for his house or nothing like nothing. And then they rush these pakus, these lagu bagus, these katahar. You guys know I get very emotional when I come to this part, right? These lagu bagus, these katahars, these korhis, these tere kabur, nani kacholor, these chamar, these lungera. That is what they are. Shameless people. Look at them. And they're smiling. Don't vote for them. Do not be insulted, guys. Do not be insulted at all. The PPP doesn't mean good. There's nothing at all. And look at it. Look at him. Look at Joel. Joel, how could you do this to yourself? And Joel, how could you do this to yourself? Shame and disgrace. Anyways, and John, finally back. Where is John going? John, I know even know which side John these days, man. John, okay. All right. Jomo and Kruma, how are you doing? All right. Let's go to Charandas. You guys remember, well, these days, look, some people make Charandas look like an angel. Some people making Charandas turn out to be kind of like an angel, a wicked one though, right? Charandas is abusing the PPP. Charandas is abusing those grasshoppers who jump from APNU into the arms of the PPP or gone and waste them time over with Azradeen side. Waste the time, don't get me wrong. Waste the time. They're jumping all over like grasshopper just to get a seat. Just like kangaroos, just to get a seat. That's all they're doing. They're not doing it because they care about you. They're not doing it because they care about country. They're not doing it because they're patriotic. They're doing it because they're hungry. Not hungry. They're hungry. They're hungry for attention. They're hungry for duty-free concessions. Now, let me say this to you guys. Do you know at the end of Parliament not so long ago, some of them who jumped ship and went into the arms of the BBB, do you know they rushed as quickly as possible to get their duty-free concessions? Because that is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Now, I notice John is abusing me. Can we get Orange to deal with that, John, please? And you guys, we're not taking any abusing this elections at all. None whatsoever. Thank you, John. Now, regardless of what, now getting back to Charandas. Charandas? If Charandas could cost the PPP or cost them Pakus who are jumping in over to the PPP, and they're saying here what they're saying. They're saying that what a wonderful, I listened to Tandai McAllister, and if our operator, Lemon, can show Orange how to upgrade and upload stuff. This is what's her name? Tandai McAllister. You know, I've seen over the. Sorry, I don't have that kind of mash mouth. I've seen over the years the development, and then the development, and then what development? What are you talking about, Tandai McAllister? What are you talking about? You tell us what development. All they do is cause misery in the goddamn country. And you endorse those Pakus talking about development? And some of y'all in the audience, y'all look quick and say about Charandas. And look. And then 1 and 2 used to say that they don't, Charandas, you know Charandas ethnicity and only Charandas ethnicity. You know how many of them, you know how many African Guyanese make Charandas look like an angel? Eh? Come on, let's bond together. Let me talk to you guys. They are far worse than Charandas. Thought for a moment we got blackout, right? Our operator. They are worse than Charandas. Remember, one was next to Charandas, a Nati, not a Dread, not a Rasta. God, sure he does eat pork. Good night and welcome to Straight Up. And so, sorry about that. I'm sure because they say Rasta is supposed to eat this and eat that. That particular dread looks like he'll destroy anything. And so he was standing next to or sitting next to Charandas and probably pretended as though, and Kosop Charandas too. Kosop Charandas, was it staged? Was it like for the cultural center? Now we're beginning to understand. But a lot of us peep the cards for a lot of those people. C-Ram, Daniel C-Ram, Gita, all of them. Every single one of Gita. And you try to not criticize them, because the minute you criticize them, they run and holler racism, that the People's National Congress, they don't like this, and they had it all. They enjoyed everything. They enjoyed the sweetness. They enjoyed the rum. They enjoyed the protection. Every single thing they enjoyed. And they rushed away into the arms of the oppressor. In the case of Gita Gata, Jalta Gata, you guys know her? In the case of her, she says that she's back home. Could you believe this? Could you believe this? She says that she is back home. Just like Brian Tiwari. Brian Tiwari said he's back home. Gita is back home. When y'all go wake up and smell the coffee. All right. 33 minutes after 9 o'clock. My name is Mark Benshaw on 107.1 FM. Now, ignore Charandas. She's hurt. He's hurt. Ignore Charandas. Just hurt. His bumps raised. And he's not to be trusted, just like the other Charandas, those that got the Charandas syndrome. They're not to be trusted either. Here's why you shouldn't trust Charandas. None of you shouldn't trust Charandas.
Are you any better?
No.
You're throwing out a helpless dog?
What helpless dog? I don't need a dog in my yard, all right? You want a dog, take it, put it between your legs.
You little bastard.
No, you probably want the dog to fuck you. That's what you want. I don't care. I don't care who you are.
I don't care who the hell you are.
Fuck you.
Yeah, dekha.
Now listen to me.
You're drunk.
Don't let any woman come in my yard.
You're bloody drunk.
Hello. You like the camera?
You don't understand English. Speak in Hindi. Chalo, tum chalo.
Charandas, yeah. That's the Charandas. Don't trust him. Don't trust him at all. And so when you jump out and you say, vote for anybody except the PPP, fair enough. Vote for anybody. But not just anybody except the PPP. You got to be careful who you vote for. Am I saying it loud enough for you guys to hear and understand? Be careful who you vote for, because you might be voting for the people that will turn around and oppress you, that will turn around and do all those bad things again to you. When, as the Bajans would say, when wanna gon learn, when wanna gon learn, y'all wake up. Wake up before it's too late. Wake up. The race is between the APNU PNC and the PPP. And if all goes well, the PNC, APNU or whatever they call themselves, stands a darn good chance of beating the PPP. Beating the PPP. Will not take it from me. The people in the country are fed up. They want change. They don't want an exchange. And some of you who are talking about Mohammed or whatever his name is, and he party would make the PPP. No. Check out what Mohammed is doing, or Azradeen or whatever his name is. Check out what he's doing. He's just targeting basically PNC support base. Did you see any big one from the PPP gone over and on the podium or whatever supporting them? Have you seen that? If y'all can't see what is happening right in front of your eyes, then something is wrong with you guys. If y'all can't see what is happening, wanna see what is happening right in front wanna eyes. That some wanna are being used, and y'all are being used and blinded to the point that y'all think that Azradin party or whatever it is damaging the PPP. Check out what is happening. But I'm almost certain that when the green guys them go to places like Linden, Wunagan, y'all will see when the green guys them go to Kokwani, Wunagan, who gets seed more than Baigan. When the green guys them go other places, Wunagan. Now me, I ain't endorse nobody as yet, but I'm just talking reality. Wunagan. So the little dancing and tinging up and clap hand and thing, wanna ain't see the race ain't start yet. People want a change, yes, but you can't get an exchange. People want people who have experience, who are qualified, and those who are patriotic, people who have a vision for Guyana, people who want to save Guyana, not save themselves. This is not a poppy show where people are pomposetting themselves and gambling with the future of our people, gambling with the future of young people in the country, gambling with the future of elderly folks like Neville Seatal and Violet Boyle and Chanel Wills and Melanie and Carl Miller and all the elderly people. All of us, right? No, you want a Guyana that is safe enough, because you don't want an exchange where they are going to be fighting against each other. You don't want that, because Guyana is not going to move forward if you have family and friends who are only fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting each other. You don't want that. Guyana wouldn't move forward. It wouldn't. Now we just got news, and this is not like new news. Look what is going on there now. So AFC has Laura George, and I know Laura is a nice person. Laura George is the prime ministerial candidate for AFC. Laura George is an indigenous sister. Very nice, well qualified. She's an indigenous sister. She's the prime ministerial candidate for the AFC. So Nigel Hughes is the presidential candidate, and the indigenous sister is the prime ministerial candidate. Then we go over to Aubrey Norton now. Aubrey is the presidential candidate. And who is his prime ministerial candidate? And then we're going to see the trend. And then Sanction Man now may very well go that route. The toss-up is between Don Hastings, who is indigenous, of course, or he may choose an African Guyanese who may probably, that choice may be Haley, Sarabo Haley, and so forth and so on. But watch what is happening, and you will get the picture that I'm saying, that these guys in the blue or the blue corner, they're not going after the PPP, you know. It is after coalition PNC support base. When they go into PPP support base, they might chase them. Them say, go where? I be no want you here. Go where? They went Manripo Market, all over. They don't want to see them. The PPP support base don't want to see them. It's only when they go PNC support base, PNC support hog them up and collect the little thing and go on their way. Be careful. As the Bajan said, wanna be careful. Wanna be careful. Wanna be careful. Some of the bombs raising. The bombs raising. The bombs raising because they want to fool you. But like Bob Marley said, don't let them fool you or even try to what? Oh, no. Bombs raising. Do not be fooled. And some of them going to come quietly and tell you, oh, they have a lot of PPP supporters who are quiet and they're going to vote because they don't want to come out publicly. They don't want to say nothing public. Man, look, come on. Wanna give me a break. Soon as I come off here, wanna give me a break, man. If wanna don't wake up, something wrong with wanna. Good night again to all of you. Bombs raised, some of them crawling out their hole. Some of them didn't even go back Guyana long. But they want to tell you that what is good for you on the ground. Don't worry. Come September 1st, they'll be singing, when I'm feeling blue. When they're feeling blue, looks like peas. Anyways, I should be more dignified on this program. 107.1 FM. I'm just getting worked up. It's politics, mind you. Some people love to take it personal, you know. They love to take it personal. The bombs raised. They're going to get vexed. They're going to cost me. Fair enough. I've been cursed a lot of times. They cost me here. They cost me there. They cost me there. They say Mark Nana. They say Mark and wig and Mark and lipstick and Mark this and Mark that. Everything is Mark that and Mark this. And like if I care, it's like throwing water on my back. Well, oops, sorry. Sound like Jack here there for a moment. Good night to all of you. I love election season. I just love it, you know. I mean, not everybody's going to support one group. Everybody agreed to disagree, but some of them bombs raised by them must inboxing each other now and say, look, that Cross bench up. Look, that Katahar bench up, right? Oh, look, mash face bench up. Somebody called me. Somebody said, look, the handicap one. I look handicapped. I must look like Jack D. Anyways, I listened to a portion of Irfan Ali. Irfan Ali, there's some way where they paid people minibus. They paid people $25,000 to attend their rally. There's what's going on now. So if you want to catch a big raise, the people, certain quote-unquote political parties, them a pay money to attend their rallies. Them a pay money. Gas money, all kind of thing, them a pay. So the PPP now taking your money, taxpayers' money, and pay people, pay minibuses to go all the way and attend meeting. So they had some meeting today, earlier tonight, at Metamir Zur. And I listened to Irfan Ali for a few minutes. And I said, the first thing, everything that he said, I said the boy could lie. The little fat boy could lie. Irfan Ali could lie. It took them 23 years. They never do anything for young people. Now, suddenly, they're saying what they're going to do for young people. Suddenly. So my question is, what happened to the 23 years? I didn't do nothing for young people. Y'all discriminated. Y'all kill young people. All sorts of things. Unemployment was the highest. You walked around Guyana, hundreds of young people graduated from the University of Guyana that they had to pay a tuition, a heavy burden, compliments of the corrupt PPP regime. Because it's the PPP regime that implemented tuition fee at the university level. The PPP did that, not the PNC. The PPP did that. And then when hundreds of people, Philippa Jill, relax yourself. Simona Broom's party is blue. A nice blue Simona Broom's party. Good night to Miss Blue. Good night to Miss Blue. Eldon Kendall Harvey joined us. To me, Eldon is another confused one. But he's my friend. But he confused. Eldon is confused. Right. But good night to Eldon is correct. 10-day worker and so forth and so on. So let's get back to Irfan Ali. At that rally at Metamazar with the pay people. The pay people had puri. If you see puri, what people had. One and two guys in the audience, they had cook up and so forth. If you see puri, if you see dal, if you see things, oh gosh, if you see things. Anyways, at that rally, or so-called rally, paid rally, Irfan Ali is talking about young people and all, and I'm like, 23 years, y'all couldn't do that. 23 years, y'all couldn't give people house flats and all these things. That same Irfan Ali that's pretending now that he cares about people. Cares about people. Same one. But up to now, sorry guys. Up to now, he didn't say what he did with that vehicle or those vehicles. That Azradeen, the same man they call sanction man and smuggling gold and all kind of thing. The same one, Azradeen Mohammed. Oh yeah, the same Azradeen Mohammed give he vehicles. But what happened with them vehicles? You didn't know Azradeen was a sanction man then? You didn't know he was smuggling gold then? You didn't know they were smuggling cocaine and all this thing according to reports? You didn't know that? You didn't know that when he was driving around with sirens and all, we believe as though he's some sort of little prince from Dubai? Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't know that when y'all were giving them guns? Hundreds of guns? High-powered weapons? Y'all didn't know that? But back to this guy. He didn't. Irfan Ali, didn't you know that young people needed help? Didn't you know that young people needed jobs? Didn't you know that Guyana could be developed? You didn't know that? No, but suddenly you know that because you want to go to Metamazar and other places to Paku people. That is what you want to do. You want to Paku people. You didn't know they wanted land when you took 83,000 acres of land and give it to your friend, the Mohammeds them. You didn't know that? You didn't know that people wanted land? You didn't know that people wanted house lot? You didn't know that they wanted these things when you, Irfan Ali, while you were a minister of the government, through your boss, Bara Jagdeo, you were given plots of lands up the Soesdijk, the Linden Soesdijk Highway. You didn't know that? You didn't know? You couldn't say that you are a sitting minister, you don't want these sort of benefits. You couldn't do it, but you were giving out, you guys were giving out lands to friends and cronies and favorites. Which ordinary Guyanese can you guys give 83,000 acres of land to? But y'all give it to the Mohammeds. That's when y'all were friends. Y'all were buddies. But the poor and ordinary people, regardless of their ethnicity, have to go in long lines in the hot sun and beg for a piece of house lot. And they'll be lucky if they get it. The only time they'll get house lots is when y'all have to take photographs with these individuals. But now come elections time, y'all want to Paku people. That is what y'all want to do. And I hope that those of you who are watching this program will reject the PPP come September 1st. Reject the PPP and vote for people who really, really care. Don't vote for an exchange. Don't vote for people who vex and looking and fighting friends and cronies because some got richer and all these sort of things. It's a personal war that's going on. And sometimes it brings tears to my eyes that some of you get caught up in people's personal war, personal battle. Leave them and their personal battle alone. Save Guyana. That is what you have to save. If you're now joining us, good night and welcome to Straight Up. What else is there that we want to talk about? Take a look at this. If you recognize that guy that is raising his fist, then you guys are really, really bright. Who is that guy that is raising his fist? That's all I'm asking you. Who is that guy? I want to see who. He doesn't look like a Russian. Certainly not a Russian. He doesn't look, I don't think he's not a Chinese. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? Quickly, guy. Somebody says an observer. No, an observer shouldn't be at a meeting raising his fist like that. No, no, no. Drew Young seems to be some kind of bright boy. Jamal Edinburgh seemed like bright. Raquel Gentle failed this. Raquel Gentle said he looks Venezuelan, but he is the former president of Colombia. The former president of Colombia. He couldn't be an observer. If he's an observer, then he should stop observering, right? As Lola Friend critic would say, observering, right? He shouldn't be doing that. But ex-president of Colombia, he's at a PVP rally, and now y'all understand what y'all understand. And if y'all understand what y'all understand, well, I understand, and we all understand. And so there's a reason why he's there. There is a reason. And I hope the U.S. folks are watching. The connections, watching. I'm not insinuating. I ain't saying anything else. I'm just saying, watch the connection. Just watch it. Watch them. Watch them. Is that how the song goes? Watch them, Jordan. Watch them. We can't say to the Commissioner of Police to watch them, because the Commissioner of Police is not going to watch them. He's going to be with them. They're all one. So birds of a feather. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to repeat after me. You can say it if you want to say it. It's okay. Birds of a feather flock together. My name is Mark Benchap. It's 53 minutes after 9 o'clock. It's Friday, right? And we usually say, thank God it's Friday. Don't forget, again, let me say this. Call your friends. Call your family. Call your member, your relatives, the people in your neighborhood. Just call them and tell them to pick their ID cards up, because there are hundreds of ID cards that have not been picked up. Call the people in your villages. Call the people at Philippi. Call the people at Cromarty. Call the people at Kilmarnock. Call the people at Maida. Call the people at Farm. Call the people at Bushlat. Call the people at Kildonan. Call the people at Nerney, Limlair, Adventure, Oxtyle, Big Alness, Small Alness, Ulverston, Manchester, Liverpool, Lancaster, Wim, Auckland, Letterkenny, Bloomfield. Call your people them. Call all of them. Mary Figueroa, pay attention. I bet Mary's going to always get asked to leave the class. In the midst of the program, where is Tom Anderson? Like if Tom Anderson doesn't have a life. Where is Tom Anderson? Where? Just like that. Where is Tom Anderson? Tom Anderson and Francine Cruz probably went out. I hope that answers the question. But again, good night again, Mary. You know Mary. So going back from Cromarty to Wellington Park to Tarlogy to 35 to Brighton and all those villages, Eversham, Epsom, Bengal, all those villages, call your people out to go and pick their ID cards up. Pick their ID cards up. Don't wait until the last minute, because cat gonna eat one a dinner. And y'all don't want cat to eat one a dinner and start cry and bawl and complain after the elections. If you don't make things right now, then you have nothing. Somebody said Kilturn. Fair enough, Debbie Prince. Kilturn. So I forget Kilturn. How can I forget Kilturn? Where the Rose and all those people from Kilturn. How can I forget Kilturn? Okay, so Kilturn. Now, speaking of Rose, right? There's a senior officer, Assistant Commissioner of Police, is he? Or Deputy Commissioner of Police. Rose, Officer Rose died. Collapsed, died. You know, I don't know. Just a young man just died, just like that. And so condolences to the Roses, the family of Officer Rose. Condolences to the good members of the Guyana Police Force. good members of the Guyana Police Force. So, yeah, condolences. I just thought because somebody mentioned Rose and Epsom and Eldon Kendall, Dingwall. Yeah, Dingwall. Yeah, but Eldon Kendall is from Linden. Eldon Kendall, Harvey seems to be straying away. Don't waste your vote, Eldon. Don't waste your vote. Don't do it. All right, I just thought I'd tease Eldon there again. What else is happening in your neck of the woods? My name is Mark Benshaw. All over Sophia, all over Georgetown. Call your folks them in Kokwani. Don't be fooled, Kokwani. People of Kokwani, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Not everything that glitters is gold. Y'all, I think y'all already come to the realization that it is what it is. It is what it is. But when the Green Boys, I heard that the Green Boys are planning, and the Green Gals, the Green Team, they're planning to go to Linden, Kokwani, and Ituni, and so forth. Then you're going to see, when you turn around, you're going to see people. Ain't nobody going to pay nobody to wear no T-shirt. Ain't nobody going to pay anybody to jump in a bus, and the people going to go, and then you're going to see Bacchanal. People of Kokwani, I love you guys. People in Ituni, hello there. I love y'all too. And the people of Linden, the people of Linden, oh yes, all the people of Linden, y'all gonna see, because y'all can't allow people who don't like y'all, who never knew that y'all existed when they killed 3 persons on the bridge or around that area in 2012. Nobody care about y'all. They're making the billions. If they were paying their taxes, guess what? Linden probably would have been better. Who knows? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be doing that, right? I run a serious program right here on 107.1 FM. But guys, be careful. Be careful. Do not be used. Do not be used. When you vote, you must be able to know something about the person you're voting for. You can't vote because you want to get rid of the PPP and therefore you're going to vote for anybody. Man, anybody. Some of you guys sound weird though, Some of you guys sound weird. Man, anybody. Anybody. I noticed a supporter of Nigel London. They're quick to jump, but I like Nigel London, right? And when I say I like Nigel London, not in any way, shape, and form as how this guy usually likes other people. Sorry about that. But Nigel London is a fighter. He's a fighter. Simona Brooms is a fighter. I like them both. But, I know Simona. I've known Simona for almost, not that Simona. I've known Simona for almost 30 years. Yeah, almost 30 years. I've met her, I know Simona. Simona's a fighter. I don't think I've met Nigel London. But over the past couple of years, Nigel London has proven to be a fighter. A fighter. I don't jump around for poppy show. People who get vexed with people and now come on the scene pretending as though they like you. Pretending as though they could do anything for you. Pretending as though they're going to fight for justice for you. What was happening all those years when hundreds of people were killed? They weren't concerned about that. They're getting richer and richer and all kind of thing. And suddenly they care about you. You wanna wake up. Wanna wake up. I repeat, wanna wake up before it's too late. Now, before we go, these guys are in Guyana. The guy in the on the left side of the screen. Oh yeah, Sandy, head of the U.S. Marshals for the Eastern District. Sandy has made several trips to Guyana. Several trips to Guyana, and Anil keeps pakuing Sandy. Sandy, if you're watching, you know what the word paku means because your father was Guyanese. And don't take paku from Anil or the PPP. Not because your father was a supporter of the PPP, Sandy. But Sandy was born in Queens and so forth. Sandy is the head of the U.S. Marshals. But every time he goes to Anil Anil never gives him anything. And you know what these guys want? These guys want people who are to be extradited from Guyana to the US. And Anil, as the Attorney General, doesn't give up anything. Every single time Sandy leaves Guyana empty-handed. Every single time Sandy leaves Guyana empty-handed. Sandy, stop taking Paku by Anil and the PPP. Stop taking Paku. Stop taking Paku. I mean, yes, your father was a Guyanese. Yes, your father was a sympathizer of the PPP and so forth and so on, a PPP. But it doesn't mean that you got to take Paku from these guys. If Anil, as we're told, that request for folks to be extradited from Guyana to the US, then let Anil sign the extradition warrant. Let him sign it. Let him sign it. Don't let him Paku you, Sandy. And the other gentleman, regional officer for the US Embassy, don't let Anil and the PPP Paku you guys. Gosh. Now, sanctions. Every time, oh, you're in sanction, this. Look, OFAC, if there are few folks in OFAC who will be sanctioned, those names are not going to be splattered around the place. This body will be sanctioned, this body, the body, this body, the body. A lot of them got their visas revoked. And quietly, they're not going to come out and tell you guys that. But y'all just watch the ride and don't get your hopes up high that before September 1st, that a bunch of people, ministers, this body gonna be sanctioned, the body gonna be sanctioned, this body gonna come on. Come on now. Y'all are big people. Y'all are grown-ups. Y'all understand situation. Y'all be careful. All you're hearing is sanction. All day sanction. Y'all are being distracted, guys. Y'all are being distracted. How come nobody didn't know that these guys were going to be sanctioned and all these sorts of things? Nobody didn't know it. Nobody didn't know it then, right? Nobody didn't know that, what is it? These guys were going to be sanctioned. Ain't nobody know. Ain't nobody know. Nobody knew when the Mohammeds and May Thomas, Toussaint, or whatever it is, were. Nobody knew. Nobody. Now suddenly everybody know. Breaking news. Everybody knows. Sanction this, sanction coming this, sanction coming that, sanction coming that. Man, look. Focus on the elections. And nobody didn't even see sanction coming for this one here. To sanction this, sanction. But then again, the sanctions are good. Don't get me wrong. Because it's the same PPP that they're bawling out and all it was sanctioned, and coalition people must be sanctioned and all these things, in this life where you call for your neighbor, does end up turning around for you. And we're seeing that that's exactly what's happening to the PPP regime. Maybe some more things in store. Who knows? But we're not going to tell you the breaking news here. You will hear about the breaking news when it becomes breaking news. For now, I'm out of here. My name is Mark Benshaw. Wayne Caesar is going to be on tomorrow, 7 o'clock, right here on 107.1 FM. You can't miss it. Wayne Caesar might have a lot in store for you. But for now, I'm out of here. Guess where I'm going? If you can guess where I'm going, it means you're on to something. Not bingo. Don't want to run into Francine stealing people's money, but I may stop by at Sybil's and get me a nice something at Sybil's, or maybe take a drive over to Brooklyn and stop by at Woodbine. But that's going to be August 9th with Shrimpy. But for now, I'm out of here. God bless you. So long.
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Soojurong?
Sue? Oh, Sue? My relationship? Nothing. He's a tenant in my
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata from Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data.
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout, and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%, yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base, then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. They don't drive love fair with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment, and you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set to girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Baratans too, cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the
in terms of deciding whether Guyana is in fact a strategic interest to the United States?
Absolutely. I think there are multiple factors. Food security is also incredibly important to the United States. I think we all saw how important it was when we dealt with COVID. So Guyana's role in food security, energy security, its strategic partnership with us, and its defense of democracy, all of those things make Guyana an incredibly important partner for the United States.
Sit there and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Sujurong?
Su? Oh, Su? My relationship? Nothing. He's a tenant in my place, yeah.
And he's a good friend of yours?
Yes, yes.
You could probably, on the maritime area, give Venezuela a channel out to the sea.
Are we gonna do a body man walk right now? You ready? Box, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, truck, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body, listen. Body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing.
It's a very sunny afternoon, and we're at Albion, and we're supporting the people.